Yeah, it is now.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rosie's Interior School of Design and Lifestyle. Today I have Joan. Joan, say
Hello,
hello.
I'm Joan. Yeah, I'm my first time actually gonna try and do cutting and make cushions. So yeah, I'm willing to learn.
Yes. So today we're starting with cushions. How do you make your cushions? Cushions are very um I love cushions. It can change your space anyhow. You can make your cushions for your chairs, for your beddings, for gardens, anywhere, even for your cars. I use cushions to always support my back wherever, anywhere I'm sitting. I need cushions to support my back. So it's one of my articles of design that I'm very passionate about. So today we're choosing materials. We start with choosing from texture. As you can see, that is patterned. If you're working like for a girl's room, that would be very nice for a girl's room. Most times you make cushions out of that, make their curtains and their beddings, or mix and match. That's also a good mix to that. If you want to work with patterns and plains, that's a plain fabric. Most people use it as they prefer. It's just a matter of personal preference. And this is our jacquard material. I think you by now I've explained what jacquard materials are. This is also in the family of peaches and pink. So today I will let Joan pick her favorite that we will start with, because that's going to be her personal cushions. Joan, can you choose which one you prefer?
I like this, but because I'm a beginner, I think this would be a better
Okay, we
quality.
start with
Yeah.
this. When you really get used to what we're doing, then I will let you cut that with
Okay.
this. Okay,
Yeah.
this is why are we choosing this? This is flock material. Flock material is a bit complicated for a beginner to start with, because you have to sew it in a particular way to hold up in the machine. And this is satin material. Satin materials can be a bit slippery on the machine for a beginner. So we're starting now as a beginner, and I need a fabric she can comfortably work with without stress. But as she continues to improve and learn, then she can work with the more sophisticated ones. So today we're working with this. Um, yes, we're working with this fabric. The good thing about jacquard fabrics is always the designs are imprinted, embossed. That's what gives it the luscious, beautiful, rich look that that's made jacquard almost the favorite in the market. I love jacquard materials because always you get that two-tone emboss of whatever the design is. This is actually the alphabet ones. Sometimes it's the floral, and sometimes it's another design. But the way they are printed, they are really printed for the design to come true. And the glossy look of it, makes it beautiful, contemporary, very classy for any interiors. So John, we will now decide what size of cushions are you interested in. We have 16-inch cushions, which are the smallest. We have 18-inch. We have 20-inch, like those ones are 24 inches.
I think I'll do the 18-inch.
18 is quite nice. The good thing about 18 is that it's if you're sitting on it, it actually carries the whole of your bag.
Okay.
The 16-inch is a little bit small. I make my standards 20 because I like big cushions.
Okay.
But we start with your 18. So when you are starting out she's decided that she wants 18-inch cushions. So remember that when we are sewing, we allow like 1 inch at the end for the sewing.
Okay.
So we will not cut 18. We will then cut 20. Sometimes I actually make it 21.
Okay.
Because I like the Oxford pillowcases, as you can see. I'll show you what an Oxford pillowcase looks like. This is a classic example of Oxford pillowcase. You see, I leave those inches and that finishes it well.
Yeah.
So you don't have to overlock the inside.
Yeah.
You know, if most beginners don't have overlocking machines, and some of them actually might be sewing it with hand. So leaving those extra inches to sew it inside gives you a perfect professional finish on the inside, you see. So the inside is like you're making a reversible print. You see the inside.
Yes, because you can use them both
Yes,
sides.
you can use them both sides.
Okay.
So to do that, do you see now?
Okay.
This here?
Yes.
So when you turn it, you don't see, you see a
No
very
edges.
professional
Yeah.
edges, professionally finished edges. And to achieve that, I always allow extra 1 inch at the end because I don't like to overlock my my cushions. Reason being that when you just overlock it, because of the pressure of sitting and kids throwing and playing with it, the overlocking can always open.
Yeah.
But when I interlock it in this form, it's not just clean and tidy and professional, it's also strong, and it gives you that little inch pinch design.
And sometimes when you buy cushion, you see it start open from the side. It's
Exactly.
because it's not locked.
It's not locked, exactly.
Yeah, so this is a good
this
idea.
you don't worry about it.
Yeah.
As long as you can see what the back looks like. You know, it's just thinking through that. It's my years of experience and failing in so many things has made me to settle for this design. As you look at my Shopify store, I only sell the Oxford style. That's all my cushions going out for sale. So this, I can always, feel happy that no matter the busyness of any household that buys my products, there's nothing to worry about because it's all properly stitched in. Yeah. So now to start, we now you see the reason why I leave those extra. Our cushion will finish up 18 inches, right?
Yeah.
So I start cutting it. I add extra 3 inches. So 18 finished there, and I start cutting with 22.
Okay.
And now we got that 22, you double it. You now double it. It's the easiest way. Most people will cut it bit by bit, but you want it, when you are done, you want it to be clean. You don't want that edges freezing, that frizzy edges. So measure it again. You see, it's exactly 22. So most times, to be accurate, you can still go that way. You see, that's 22 there. Another way that you can is go this way. If you really want it, you see, that's exactly. And if you fold it to, that's it. If I measure it now, you will see that it's exactly. It gives you that square. See?
Yeah.
Gives you that square measurement appropriately. So now you get your scissors and cut neatly, strong. Okay. And so, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You now get your scissors, very sharp scissors, and cut very neatly, straight line. You cut it, keep cutting. Yes, so you can see where the fold is. You can see that fold again. Most times I work with iron to iron them, but these fabrics are already smooth and shiny, so we don't need iron. And then you cut that way. That's it. Now this is what we have. We have our cushion. Yeah?
Yeah.
So we've got this cushion ready now to start sewing. We turn it backwards. This is the back. We make the front to face each other. We place the front back to themselves.
Okay.
And then pin it. We pin. Why am I pinning it for you? So I pin it. Be careful with the pin. Is to make sure that what we call pattern match has this these designs, that the patterns all match each other and they are not shifting.
Okay.
To stop it from shifting.
Okay, to make them in line with each other.
Make them in line with each other. So a pin will secure it from shifting. You turn that side as well and do the same. By the time you've done it once or twice, you will come up with your own system. I don't like to tie people into I like people to explore and create and use whatever suits them, as long as they achieve what they want. Because creativity, everyone is different. If John is not here, I will just cut it, get on the machine and make it. But we will, you see, it's all done like that now. And that's with the front inside.
Okay.
Yes. So when we go on the machine, you just run that.
Do you do it behind the pin or in front of the pin?
Well, I've placed the pin in a way that you go behind it, because if you go in front, it will be too much.
Okay.
So you run it straight. We will still learn to make on the machine.
Yeah.
We'll still do the beginner's machine stitching, right? You stitch it right behind and right behind. This is where the zip goes.
Okay.
So by the time you've stitched it, you then, remember it's all sewn, you then turn it front, and then to achieve that Oxford style I was showing you before, remember this will all be stitched in. Then you run your machine here and run the machine there, and it interlines and keep it safe. So this is where the zip goes. I will still pin the zip for you, and at the end you have your cushion. It's just machining it. I mean, if you're learning in the next hour or two, you have a cushion of your choice for your room.
Yay.
My passion in this is teaching people how to be creative around the house. You don't have to be a professional. You can actually customize your stuff to what you want them to be. Get fabrics of your choice, redesign your cushions, make styles for the children's bed, for toddlers to sleep on. It's nice when you come into a house and you get that. So this is our cushion cut, and it will be John's at the end of the day. She will have to learn how to stitch this and complete it. So the next video tuition will be us learning how to stitch them, and the third one will be the outcome when we finish this cushion, stitched it all round, put the zips on, and ironed it, and then we will just be adding the inner pad to it. That will be your cushion. So there will be 4 videos on this: choosing the materials, cutting it, learning how to stitch it together, stitching it up properly nice, and then filling it up nicely, ready to use. So we see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. God bless you.